that 1 in 4 Americans can trace their ancestry back to Brooklyn. I have what I call an MBA, Master of Brooklyn Acumen. Brooklyn has always been a tough school. Growing up in my neighborhood, negotiation skills were essential survival equipment. Here's an example. Imagine you're walking down a poorly lit Brooklyn street late at night and 3 thugs jump you. They're bigger than you are and possibly armed. Do you fight your way out of it? Not a good idea. No, if you want to get away unharmed, and even possibly keep some of the contents of your wallet, you talk your way out of it. This is one way that negotiators are born. Let me tell you a story. When I was 16, I flew across the country to visit relatives in California. During this visit, my aunt and uncle took me and my 7-year-old cousin Howard on a drive to Tijuana, Mexico. Decades later, Howard still recalls a negotiation I had with a Mexican shop owner over a toy donkey. "You kept refusing to pay his price," says Howard. "You got him to bring the price down lower and lower and lower. Eventually, the man became so flustered that he offered to give you the toy for nothing. I was amazed that you were able to handle this veteran shopkeeper with such dexterity." "What's the big deal?" I inquire every time he tells the story. "You were only 16, Howard retorts. "How the hell were you able to do that? I'm in my 40s, and I still can't." Not so. Howard only thinks he can't do it. He thinks this because, as an average American, he's been poisoned by several false assumptions. 1. The average person is not tough enough to win at negotiation. 2. Negotiation is all or nothing. You're either a winner or a loser. 3. Only good talkers make good negotiators. 4. Assertive people are selfish and rude. And 5. Women do not negotiate as effectively as men. Let's examine these destructive assumptions. Assumption number 1. The average person is not tough enough to win at negotiation. You don't have to be Donald Trump or any other larger-than-life personality whose aggressive boardroom style reduces his adversaries to simpering, blubbering idiots to win at negotiation. What people don't realize is that subtlety can be equally effective in a negotiation. By reading this book, you'll learn that you don't have to be the class bully to get what you want. You just need to understand the rules of negotiation and how to manipulate them. Anyone can be a successful negotiator if they do their homework and pay attention to a few basic rules. Assumption number 2. Negotiation is all or nothing. You're either a winner or a loser. Contrary to popular belief, negotiation is not really about winning. It's about collaborating. The majority of my negotiation bootcamp seminar attendees admit that in the past they have not enjoyed negotiating. I've always maintained that this negative attitude simply stems from the perception that a negotiation is a contest, which can't be won unless someone else loses. But the thought that someone has to lose can produce anxiety because it means that the person to lose may be you. Some people become consumed by the fear of losing, thinking about what might happen if things don't go their way. Before they know it, their stomach is tied up in knots and they feel as if they're going to be sick. This is why so many people hate to negotiate. Some people believe that Donald Trump is the consummate negotiator. No doubt that Donald is one of them. In my bootcamp seminars, I often use Peter Falk's classic TV detective, Columbo, as a better role model for a negotiator. Why? Columbo is known for keeping a leash on his own ego. He asks questions, listens to others, and solves problems. Columbo is a reasonable man with a strong sense of humility. His objective is uncovering the truth, not winning a war of egos. In place of the win-lose model, I propose a collaborative approach to negotiation, in which both sides can consider themselves winners. This eliminates the anxiety over the outcome and allows us to enjoy the process. Assumption number 3. Only good talkers make good negotiators. For the first 23 years of my life, I subscribed